Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. To start off the day, we got more Jeep stuff. Now, see what we got here. Got a new phone case. It's pretty neat. And my new hood shocks, or trunk shocks, whatever you want to call them. These are the same ones that I have on the black Jeep. Hold on just a second, let me open these up. Okay, so here we go. I got the new struts for the rear tailgate, I guess you would call it. ECCPPs, same ones that I have on the black Jeep. Bought them on Amazon, they're like 22 bucks. If you want to know the part number, there you go, right there. I'll also link these down below. So far on the black Jeep, they've done really well. I actually left the tailgate open on that thing ever since it's been in the shop for the motor, but no issues, no sagging or none of that so far. And like I said, the rear hatch thing, whatever you want to call it, has been open for a couple months now with no issues. So I'm going to install those on the red Jeep today, and then I got phone case here. Not really worried about that, but I will show you what that looks like in just a second. Alright guys, so this is why I'm putting this on. You can see I've already gathered up some pretty good scratches on the back of this new phone. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this new case on, or throw the phone in the case. This is another one of those Amazon deals. I already put on a let's see here, there you go, a tempered glass, but yeah, there you go, carbon fiber phone case. It ain't real carbon, you know, obvious reasons, but anyways, I'm gonna throw these on here in just a little bit, but right now I need to run to the bank and drop off some money, because I always carry money when we go out of town. But I'm gonna run to the bank, and I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do these today, but I will install these in this video. Alright guys, so I'm about to go to the bank. Had to pull the white truck out, so I figured I'm down here, why not? That's how easy this is, really. Now I'll show y'all with this one here. This is how easy, or this is how slow this one is. Creeping. I ain't got my hand on it, it's just creeping. It stops about right there. And then most of the time it'll fall back down from here, but I'm gonna go ahead and start replacing these, put these on it, these new ones. Literally all you need is a flathead screwdriver. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna pop this collar up. See if I can do this one-handed, just like so. Just pop that collar off. It'll come off. You don't have to pop it all the way off, but most of the time it'll go flying like so. I don't know if y'all can see that. Got it off. And then down here, if you have the original ones like this, you can just pop these off with your fingernail, if you got fingernails, like so. Just pop that off, and then roll it around until you can get the rest of it off. Might have to use a screwdriver, but now what you should be able to do is, what I do is lower that down onto my head and pop it off. Don't let that drop on your head, because that sucks. I did that with the black Jeep right there, and now it just pops that end off. And like I said, don't let that fall on your head, because that hurts. Trust me on that one, because my grandpa was supposed to be holding it when I did the black Jeep, and wasn't. And yeah. Now, what you need to do is pop the collars up on your new one here on both ends and just pop it on. Okay guys, now that you got both of these popped up, I don't know if you can see that, both ends popped up right here. Now what you can do is go ahead and take the other side off. I already got this side on, that way I wasn't having to hold it with my head, but do the same thing on this other one, and then you pop this on there and push these little clips back down and you're good to go. Okay guys, got both of the new ones on, and there you go, just like so. Now I do have to get one new clip for this one because it flew off somewhere over here and I don't know where it went, but yeah, pretty easy, pretty simple. It's a lot harder to close this thing now. You can't close it in one push, the same thing as the black Jeep. See here, just like so. You can't just throw it down anymore. But anyways, that's gonna be all for me today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, so it is now Friday here in Arkansas. Pollen season. But anyways, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this Jeep up here somewhere and start doing a little bit more tear down on it. I'm gonna pull this hood off. Everything that attaches to this fender structure is gonna come off, and I'm pulling the wheels and tires off. Y'all will see why at the end of the video. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the white truck and pull this a little bit up, or I might just work on it here, I don't know. But I want to try to get it in the shade right there. So okay guys, so got the Jeep pushed up here from way back down yonder, and the first thing I'm going to start by doing is I'm going to start by removing everything that attaches to this rail. I am replacing this rail probably to about here, and then I can straighten this piece right here. But this, I don't want to mess with trying to straighten all this right here. So there's a seam right here. I can replace this part, and I think we'll be good. So what I'm going to start by doing is I'm going to start by removing the computer here, which is an 8mm bolt right there, and then one here, and then two down there. Then I'm going to remove the wiring harness, which is clipped in, as well as the this breather, which it just pops on there like so. Now that's free from the air box. We'll and just pop it out back here, and it is zip tied in place or clipped or whatever it is, but shouldn't be too big a deal. I don't remember what I did on the black Jeep with the hood release, but I'll figure that out, and I'll tell y'all what I figured out. But I'm going to start by removing this stuff, and I'll update y'all here in a bit. Okay guys, so I kind of lied to you on the computer. I thought I remembered it being 4 bolts, but it's just 3. You have the center bolt that holds the wiring in, then you have 2 on the sides and 1 at the front, which broke off of this one, which I can fix that. I have the piece, but it did break off. So anyways, there's this bolt I was talking about, holds the wiring in. Now got this connected. I'm about to connect this little one right here. It just plugs in to the intake. Got all the clips off back here. Most of them broke, but it is what it is. Also pulled all the wiring through the hole down here. You can see my fingers right there. And now I I can unplug that right here. I do need to replace this wiring because yeah, those plugs are all broke on the driver's side, but I can unplug it right here, replace it, not a big deal. And that'll replace this whole thing that runs across, so that's not a big deal. Just unplug it right here. And then I'm trying to remember what this went to, but this went to the horn. I remember this went to the horn. And then there's another plug, another wire loom right here that plugs in right there behind the radiator cap. You see these two wires right here? Plugs in right there. I'm not concerned about that because I'm not going that far over right now anyways. Later on, I might remove all of this front like a black Jeep over there. But for right now, I'm not concerned about that. I'm just concerned about this piece. So. But next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the airbox out just to get a little bit more room. Now these just have these weird little push clamps. You squeeze them and then you can release them and all that. That'll remove this elbow. Then you have the little these little, I don't know what you call those. There's a couple of those that'll take the lid off, remove the filter, and do all that. Then there's, I think, 3 bolts that hold the bottom of the airbox to this inner fender, which is kinked. I don't know if y'all can see that. It is kinked pretty good. But I want to access everything in this area, so I am going to remove that. And if you look at it right here, the airbox might be broke. I don't know. I'll have to look. But the radiator cap is shoved into the airbox right there. Right there. So I'm just going to take this off and see what we got. Okay guys, so got the top off of the airbox. Set it in here. It's right there. And the air filter is crunched. You can see that. And then back here, that's where someone didn't put it in right, but that's crunched right there, so that's not usable. But furthermore, the airbox is broke. So I guess that's going to be another trip to the junkyard. But you can see there you got 1 bolt, 2 bolt, and then the 3rd bolt right there. Not too hard to pull this out. And I did go ahead and loosen this up. Took the 4 bolts out, 4 10s, and now this here is pretty loose, as you can see right there. So probably going to pull that off here in a little bit. The radiator I think might be busted because it didn't have any coolant in it at all. Had just a tad bit in the little thing here, the little release. So I'm going to say the radiator's probably busted from the wreck, or something to do with that. But I am going to pull all of this off up here and probably take that radiator and have it tested. I don't know of anybody around here that does that, but I am going to look around and see. Now you look in here and it doesn't look all that bad, but the fan, when I got it anyways, the fan was into the radiator, but it doesn't look like it did any damage to the radiator. I think it was just hitting the shroud. But I am going to take that and have it tested. But anyways, thought I'd give y'all a quick update there. Now it looks like someone had this thing tuned up. This is my battery, but look like fairly new radiator hose, fairly new plug wires, cap, and all of that kind of stuff. So looks like someone probably did take care of this thing pretty well before it got smashed. And also gonna have to try to find a new fender, but little by little. Also, I'm gonna have to straighten out the frame rail over here. As you can see, it's not supposed to be like that, but all in time. We're gonna get there. Okay guys, so removing the hood, I did film that, but I'm not going to post it because dropped the hood on my hand and cut, you know, pretty good slice. Anyways, I'm not going to show that for y'all either, but see here, you have 4 bolts, 2 on each side, that are 13s, and then you have shims, which I don't know where mine went after the hood fell out of my hand, but save your shims, because they need to go back where you got them for the hood to fit properly. Be just like this. You can see here there's 2 shims, and I know that went right here or something like that, like so. But anyways, I'm gonna go in, see if I can get my hand quit bleeding, because it's bleeding through this rag already, and I guess I'll see y'all here in a little bit. But I've gotten about as far as I wanted to for the day anyways. I'm going to pull the wheels and tires off here in a little bit when my hand quits bleeding, and go pick up the trailer, because I have something coming. Y'all will see what it is, but it's another Jeep, I will tell you that. It's another XJ. Pretty much it's a parts vehicle for this one, and the black Jeep over there. But anyways, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna wash this hand, see if it'll quit bleeding, and I'll see y'all here in a little bit when I come pull these off. Okay guys, here's the next morning here, and as you can see, it's raining, which is great. But anyways, I'm gonna pull the wheels and tires off the Jeep, because I'm gonna go pick up another one later today, but that's gonna be in the next video, the next Jeep video. But anyways, gonna pull these wheels and tires off just real quick. Shouldn't take that long. I need to figure out something about some kind of stands, because I know, being that there's standing water under the Jeep, it would just sink. So gotta figure out something about that. And also the hand, a little bit of super glue, good to go. So, but anyways, I need to pull these wheels and tires off. I need to cover up that motor, and that should be it for today. But anyways, I'm gonna start pulling these wheels off. If they were the same as the black Jeep over there, they should be 3/4, but I'll let y'all know what I find out about that. And I just realized I have 3 vehicles that have hand cooked tires. I have the Highways, the blue truck up here, right there, has the ATs, and the black Jeep has the MTs. So that's pretty neat. But anyways, I'm gonna get to work here and see what I can figure out. Alright guys, so I did get the wheels and tires pulled off the Jeep. I don't know if y'all can see that down there, but they are sitting off to the side of it right there, and then there's a couple over here. I just set it down on some old wheels and tires that I got with the black Jeep, which is sitting over here. But guys, that's going to be all for today's video, because it is pouring down rain. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. There's been pouring down rain for about 3 hours now. So anyways, guys, I guess that's going to be all for today. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like and comment down below. Hit that subscribe button, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications, because I got a lot more in store pretty soon. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope y'all have a great day.